welcome back to my channel. In this video we are playing Find the Spirits. I will be showing you all 100 spirit locations. And this map has already got me in the spooky mood, perfect for collecting ghosts or spirits. So the very first ghost we encounter is right by the spawn, and it's saying we need to go on a quest to go and collect a spirit in a tree bag and bring it back. If you do get stuck with any of the spirits, I do have an order list available in my video description, or please do drop me a comment. I'm more than happy to help where I can. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from JudgementTV, if you can please help to support me by liking this video, drop me a comment, and most importantly subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. The houses are a bit basic. I do love the pool table in this one, that is really clever. So for this one, the clue, it did take me a while. The clue is in the book. So if you look here, it says Summoning Spirits 101. So you need to go ahead and click on that book and it will bring up the Spirit of Literature. And then if you look how to properly read books, so it's actually giving you the clue on the book spines. I love that. It's such a humorous little touch. What I have done is portioned up the video, so we are going round what is known as Spookville. This is all of the kind of greenery location. The haunted manor will be where all the black ground is, and then I will go through the spooky snow area, which is where all the white snow will be. I love these little characters, the little spirits. I love that they float around in the map and bob. It brings a bit of life to these characters. So there is a VIP. This is the only one that I haven't managed to collect. Obviously, a player did try, apparently, if they do have premium or VIP themselves, they can actually let you into that room. This was a really odd one. There's like a random armchair. So what you need to do with this one is just be patient. Just sit down, chillax, and shy will pop out of the wall. Love that one. What's really nice about this game, the map's really nice. Although the houses are simplistic, there's lovely detail. The maps are full. So I've really enjoyed playing on there. But there's lovely little interactions, there's lovely little side quests. This has just been a super enjoyable game. It's not like really challenging, but there are nice little things to do to keep it entertaining. If you haven't played this game, this is definitely a recommendation from JudgementTV to give this one a go. Especially if you are a scavenger hunt enthusiast like myself. So here's where I say you've got that nice little interaction with the map. So here we have the spirit of gambling, and obviously you've got to gamble. So you've got to sit here and press the spinner until you land in the win. So I have just sped it up because it did take me a few spins to get there. I was like, so close. So close again, and I was like eagerly hoping, like every single time it was well close to that win, and then it went right the way back round to lose. And we have finally won. I love the characters. Look at the dice on the head with the cards. It's really well done. We have the spirit of campfire, or campfire spirit. Tiny is round the back of the cabins. So along the back wall we have a mouse or rat hole with a plate, so you need to go ahead and get some cheese. I will show you where that is a bit later on in the video, and I will come back and put the cheese there to get rat spirits. Again, this is where I say you've got some lovely kind of things to interact with the map again. So here we have to match the painting. So again, just sped this up so you're not watching me kind of go through all the colours, but you've just got to match the painting on the right. And there we go, we have the paint spirits. I love how that one almost looks like a paintbrush as well. And then the spirit of tools. And then on the fridge, so we found the bunker, which we obviously couldn't get into. So here is the password for it. So it is cool password. I think someone needs to have a little conversation about what a secure password is. And then here we can see sleeping, and again they come out from underneath the bed and disappear back. So you can obby up around the tree itself. You don't need to follow where I've gone for this, just because I was up on the roof and the tree line anyway. I thought I'd jump across. So remember the quest we started at the very start of the video. This is the tree spirit in the bag. So we just need to go ahead and take it back to the spirit at spawn. And we can collect tree spirit. So back to the bunker, so this is where we need the password. So open up the chat and type in cool password. I kept it in the capitals, the same as the post-it note on the fridge. Oh, we find isolated spirit all crying in there by themselves. Do you think that's like spirit prison and they've been naughty and I'm being duped into thinking and feeling sorry for them? Back next to VIP, obviously I did run off into the forest area. We have criminal spirits, and that's on top of the roof. The thing is, for updates, you know, you could add some teleports in, so you know, there are other objects where they have done teleports. They could expand the use of that in the game. And of course the kind of veiled entrances that you normally see in this game, just up the usage of that. There is a free sprint, so obviously don't forget to use that in some of these obbies if you feel more comfortable. Just above you can see those clouds. So just by the golfer, we do actually have a trampoline, and this will get you up to the clouds. Again, nice that some have been put in vertically, so obviously you go into a different level of the map. You also get a nice view. Dropping down from the clouds, we can then go to the building and drop into computer spirits. And then there is one just out the back of the clouds, again just using the trampoline, and we can hit the spirit of space. Love this skateboarder going in and out, and if you actually watch in a moment, so when I turn around, because they're flat, if you look at the skateboard in a certain way, it looks like there's no one riding it, like it is a spirit, like a ghost. I love that. Again, this is a lovely teleport. The cauldrons on the advert, we get teleported through to Witch. These are the little finer details that really do kind of lift a map and make it special. So the cheese is actually right by the Witch. So if you go down there, collect it, you'll see it at the bottom of the bottom of your screen. Take it back to the rat hole and we will find rat spirit come out. Again, I love those little kind of side quests and the interactions with the map. It just brings like that bit of fun to a game. This is where the zoomed out view will help you. So I did actually spot moss on top of the tree. Blends in really well, obviously being green, but yeah, sometimes that zoomed out view will really help you. Moving around to sort of the volcano section of Spookville. I would say very dangerous living next to a volcano, but obviously they're dead anyway, the spirits, so. I'll go to a nice vacation spot. Oh yes, a volcano. Again, nice little lava spots on the obby just to make it a bit harder. But still in keeping with the theme of where we are in the map. Again, we've got a nice smoking volcano. It's just the little touches. And we have ashen. And then we have a lovely veiled entrance into the actual volcano itself. I don't know why there's a picture of a cow. That's a bit random. I wonder if they should do a teleport or something, like the spirit of cow. I bet most people would actually run past that and not even look at it. We have a random giant mobile phone and TV. So going down the binary code. It says you need to convert the number we've just jumped down into the actual number from binary code. So I did have to Google this. And the number we need to put in is 172, and that will take you through to binary. Jumping into the TV, we get Spirit of Television. Although it's super old-fashioned TV, I don't know how many kids these days have actually had the fun of trying to get the aerial to work so you get the best possible reception for the channels. It was always a game because you'd kind of sit there, you'd get it perfect, you'd sit back down and then it'd be all like fuzzy again. So this was such a lucky spot. classic. Oh my god, this is probably one of the most challenging if you didn't happen to spot it. So luckily, as I was playing, it's not too clear on the video. Just as I was falling, I saw a flash of yellow. So thought I'd investigate a little bit further just to see what it was, because I always say check waterfalls. Hello, that is such a sneaky one to be hidden there. What's nice about this game as well, there is free teleport and free sprint. The chicken's going to be a giveaway, but you could easily miss that in the corner to come round and get fried chicken. The spirit of KFC. Always love, you know, Trials of Doom. It didn't do too well in my first run. But again, instead of just being a static maze, we have this kind of movement to it and to up the challenge elements. I really like this. Well, I don't like mazes, but like this at least is entertaining. I don't know why this section just reminded me of sort of department stores where you're kind of dodging and walking in between sort of like the glass and china display cases, carefully not knocking anything over with your handbag. So thanks to the player, the Object Show fan, they did try and get me in to get VIP. They thought they had the premium. So moving around now into the haunted mansion area. And we have Teen Spirits. I don't know if the developer is a Nirvana fan. One of my favourite Nirvana songs ever, obviously Smells Like Teen Spirit. Very clever because it's pumpkin pie. I think they're trying to have a take on that. Down to the scarecrow. And then in this area with the pumpkin patch, you have some pumpkins with the numbers. So if you click them in order, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Thing is, I love the effects, I love the sparkles. Again, it's a nice interaction with what they've built in the map, and the map's not like sort of overly sophisticated, but this is where sort of simple and effective really does come to play. And we get pumpkin spirits, the motor spirit. Sometimes with cars you do really think they've got a gremlin or a life of their own. Swamp spirit, again, the swamp spirit comes and goes, so it's a nice little bit that they disappear and come back. Into the, I think it's called a mausoleum. And again, they've had to cram in another little mini maze. And if I can ask, please, in the spirit of subscribes, please can you hit that button if that button is still red and turn it grey. Thank you so much to help support my channel. Again, this is a lovely one. So this one will move around the different gravestones. This is where, do I follow it? Do I try and predict where it's going to pop up? And then I thought, you know what, I'll just stand still where I know that this one has appeared. And we have the Spirit of Graves. And this one I love, so the spirit of Yorick. So it says speak my name and you shall find. So you just need to type in Yorick in the chat. Or as my iPad wants to put it in as Yorick. I don't think that's gonna work. Yorick! And then once you put Yorick in the chat, the grave will sparkle and then it will teleport you if you step on it. Again, worm spirit just out the front of the abandoned manor, comes and goes, so if it's not there when you run over, just wait and you will see it. Spirit of shadow, so this is where we found the cheese and the witch, but obviously it is on the abandoned manor side. We have the spirit of speed on the field there. We have the spirit of egg hunt. I don't know whether that one would have been a speciality one for Easter, but it would have tied in really nice. Shame you didn't have to cut the tree down for the lumberjack to appear. That would have been a nice way to interact with that one. Love the sand shark, so it actually comes towards you, you collect it and then you die. So I'm just going to give that sand shark a wide berth running round, and we are coming round to get the spirit of the pyramid. Oh, you could have had an opportunity to put some quicksand and you fell down and then you died and had to go back again. I would have been mean and put pockets of quicksand. Going into the manor itself, and this is going to give that haunted feeling already with the furniture that we have to obby up. Fan asking when I'm going to play Find the Bobas again. Well, I did go on and do the updated 3, but I am desperately hoping that tomorrow the new world will be launched. Friday, every Friday, literally, I am looking to see if they're launching the new world. I can't wait. I wonder what world it's going to be. Comment down below what you think the world's going to be, what the theme is. I'm going to think maybe underwater. I don't know. Like the Lost City of Atlantis style sort of thing. Or it'll be like a fantasy land. That's my 2 guesses. Again, we've got these really lovely books on the dotted around the mansion, so that one is spinning on the shelf. So the books are actually for librarian, which I will do in a moment when I get to it. That burger looks well old and well stale. So here is where we find the librarian quest, and there are 4 books that we need to find. It won't take the books until you have all 4. The thing is, this is where the developer's quite clever, because there's so many books in the Haunted Mansion that you'd think that the spirit of literature would have been in here. I did actually look for a while in here, tapping all the books to see if it was a teleport. So I did keep hitting the teleport a little bit, so my control button did just go over the teleport. So if they could, for a mobile user, like push that up a little bit. We have grape spirits, and I love the little grapes have all got the little individual face. And we find our 3rd book. Although I really think taco should have been one, the spirit of taco. Or they could put like a fake Taco Bell in. And we found our 4th book, and that finishes off the quest. But you know a wall that says under construction, you're going to be able to go through it, and we find the DJ spirit. So you can see why I found that teleport being there quite annoying. And then the only one that I ran past while I was doing the search in the manor was the statue. And it's just in the one in the corner there. Outside we have a trail of lanterns that you need to climb in order to get the lantern spirits. So the UFO does come down, it does take a little while, so do be patient. So this is where I thought, you know what, I'll make some good use of my time and I'll go get the advertising one. The alien's still up there, I'm sure I'll make it back in time. And then I'm like, oh my god, it's down. So I'm literally like, run, 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 go back, get the alien before it goes back up again. And in true typical fashion, just as I sort of get there, it goes back up, so I have to wait all over again for this thing. So I'm not going to make you wait with me, so I have just cut that bit out. I love that one. Again, just that movement brings that life to the game and the map. Making our way to the snow area now. And again, it's just really nice map. It's, you know, really effective. Like, I have really enjoyed this game. And also the theme's perfect for me, being a bit gothic myself. So I wondered why the fisherman was there, and I thought, oh, it's just an NPC that you can talk to if you want to. They actually do play a role, which I found out later on. Oh, this thing. So, you have to keep turning the handle and getting the balls out of the machine. Now, this did take ages for the toy capsule spirit to come out. I thought you had to go inside the machine, so I have sped this up drastically. So the ball is in there, so you literally just got to keep pressing, keep getting the balls out and being patient. You can see how many I'm getting out of the machine. This would be my kids' dream because they absolutely love those machines with the toy capsules. Problem is they're like £1 a time. This would be like my entire month's salary that I've gone through just to get this one toy capsule. You'll know when you've got the one because as you can see the glow and you will see the spirit inside. Finally. Just what I love. Ice, and there's an obby full of ice. So a little trick that I found that works for me with ice is to jump and then it just seems to stop the skid. I mean, it's in keeping with the theme, but I absolutely hate ice. I can't obby at the best of times, let alone when it's slippy. Luckily there's not too much though. Down by the arcade we have another spirit. That's like me, that is literally my face when I'm playing. And again, I love this, I love that you can play this. So you literally tap it and move it across to the spirits. This one really does remind me of Pac-Man. If you have played Pac-Man, obviously you've got the ghosts. It's such a shame that you don't actually play Pac-Man or a version of Pac-Man to get the ghosts in there, because you could have had like the spirit of, is it Blinky? I can't remember what all the names are of them. And then using the tree, we can go onto the second level of the arcade and through the broken window. Again, this one moves around, which is nice. Shame it wasn't like a continual skate and skating around the whole rink. It did just kind of go backwards and forwards. But again, it's nice to have that movement so they're not static. And I love that all of them glow like I would think spirits. I would have thought there would have been one in sort of the top of the mast. So for this one, for this bunker with the flowers on it, there's a countdown, so you just need to time it and come back. I think the only thing missing off this Daredevil one is a ring of fire. Like, that would have just pulled this off to a T, proper Daredevil style. Again, really clever to style it on sort of Evil Knievel. Of course, you've got to have the present spirit. I will come back and do what you just saw a snippet of. That is teamwork. It did take me a little while for 4 people, well, 3 other people to come and help me, despite me asking and offering for them to be in a video. Oh, back to school, and it's the worst possible subject for me, which is maths. Luckily, I don't struggle with 1 + 1. I'm alright with that. And this is where it threw me. So I thought it was 3 + 3 × 3, but it's not. It's 3 + 3 × 3. Usually you get like the brackets, don't you, to indicate which one's bracketed. So I think in my defence, you could easily have got that one wrong. Again, you've got a teleport opportunity to click on a specific country. I'd nominate the UK, of course. It's quite small on the map, so it'd be quite hard. Again, you've got an apple there, apple for teacher, that you could incorporate into a teleport, or something that you click and then the spirit appears. The spirit of teacher's pet. But we have made it through, thankfully, and got math spirit. I don't know why they've got the gap up onto the rooftop when there's nothing there. That's a bit misleading, or I don't know if snowflake perhaps appears up there and it's an access. I don't know. I didn't get snowflake there, by the way. I love this one because they always say at Christmas time that you've got the festive spirits, so I think that one's really clever. I like that they've added that one in. One that I did miss out the back of the arcade is the Spirit of Snow, and that's just in that snow pile there by the Arctic Spirit. Oh, and then this one, oh my god. So making our way up the platforms, and we are going to the castle. Again, I like the moving obbies, it brings that life to the map. And in true Holy Grail style, like, it asks you to pick the correct chalice. So obviously the Grail to me would be the cup. So I thought, oh, it's never going to be the cup, it's going to be something like unusual. So I tried absolutely every single object on that table bar the cup. Guess which one the Grail was? Oh yeah, the cup. And we get the spirit of royalty. So you'll see there an odd shaped snowflake, and it doesn't fall at the same rate as the other ones. This is the snowflake spirits. This is where I found it, but then obviously it did fall, so I don't know, like the grave one, if it reappears over different areas of the map, but that is where I got it. Again, I love this little thing. It's such a simple little thing, but it's an interaction with the stuff on the map. So put the snowman back up and the snowman spirit appears. I really like those little touches. It makes these games so much more entertaining, but they're not difficult. So again, I said that the fisherman played a part, so you actually just wait for him to catch the fish, and then you can get the spirits. Luckily caught the timer just as it was coming down to the last 10 seconds. I don't think I would be there very patient waiting for the door to open up. I think I'd feel a tad claustrophobic in that bunker. So it says that there is a free spirit sold in the shop for free. So the shop is on the left hand side of the screen, and then clicking on the free spirit, this will give you this one. Again, a nice little touch to interact with the different areas of the map. So the friendship spirit in snow, you just have to have one of your friends on Roblox on the game with you, and you can go ahead and collect it. And here is teamwork, so obviously it's really simple now. I've shown you one player needs to stand on each of the colours, so you do need 4 people. So blue is just there, and then yellow is on the other side of the mountain. Thank you so much to these players. Obviously couldn't have done this without you. So they stood on red with me, so I was like, find yellow. and we have lit it up to all go ahead and get teamwork. Thank you again so much to these players. So thank you to the players Wincorp Salesman, the Object Show Fan and the Lost Princess. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye!